Spock had a mind meld with this creature, with this Horta creature, and in an effort to, because it had no language, had no speech. So he was trying to discern what this creature was about, what it had to say, what it wanted to communicate to us. And it was through his mind meld with the creature that he discovered what about the story that I just told, that it was a mother creature trying to protect its eggs. That was my way of avoiding fist fights. I had gotten very tired of all the years of playing heavies and being involved in fist fights with, or gunfights, or whatever kind of fights with adversaries in television shows and movies. And I thought, here's a chance to cleverly avoid all of that. I didn't want to be involved in fist fights in Star Trek. We were doing an episode where Kirk was split into two characters. It was Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde story. Malfunction in the transporter splits him into two personalities, his evil side and his good side. There was a confrontation between the evil and the good Kirk in one scene, and the evil Kirk has the weapon and is saying to the good Kirk, I don't need you, I don't need you. And we're in danger that the good Kirk is going to be killed, and Kirk would never be the same after that. So the writer had written that Spock sneaks up behind the bad guy and hits him over the head with the butt of his phaser to knock him out. And I said, I think we can do better than that. So I suggested to the director that I have this special capability of putting some energy into the human anatomy that would render a guy unconscious. And he said, well, let's see what it looked like. And I explained to Bill what I was going to do, and I came up behind Bill and I put my hand on his neck like that. And Bill sold that he froze up like that and dropped to the floor. And the Vulcan neck pinch was born. And I was out of fighting. All I had to do was reach out, knock people out with the neck pinch. That came from my Jewish background. It's a gesture that's used in a priestly benediction during the Jewish services in synagogues. The Kohanim, who are the priest tribe, bless the congregation. When they do, they use this gesture, this is the shape of the letter Shin, Hebrew alphabet, letter Shin. And the letter Shin is the first letter in the word Shaddai, which is the Almighty's name in Hebrew. And the suggestion is that they're using the symbol of the Almighty's name as they bless the congregation. I saw it done as a kid, was entranced by it, learned how to do it, and I brought it into Star Trek. I didn't make an issue of that. We were doing a lovely episode written by Theodore Sturgeon, wonderful script called Amok Time, in which Spock has to be taken back to Vulcan. He insists on going back to Vulcan because he's going through this Pon farr condition, which is a mating condition, and he has to go back and fulfill a marriage betrothal that's been arranged since he was a child. We get back to the Vulcan planet, and we're confronted by this procession that comes out to meet us, and very important matriarchal character being carried in a sedan chair, and I'm to greet her, and she's to welcome me back to Vulcan. I haven't been there in quite a while, and we're supposed to say hello to each other. And I suggested to the director that there should be some Vulcan thing that Vulcans do when they greet, like humans shake hands, or military people salute each other, Asian people bow to each other. We have rituals. What's the Vulcan ritual on a greeting? And I said, well, how about that? I said, okay. So I did that, and she did that, and next thing I knew, it was in the scripts. Spock with the Vulcan salute. It caught on.